let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hey, it's EDC Squirrel. How's everybody doing? Give me a minute. I've been running a little late. I've never scheduled one of these things before, so again, wasn't sure exactly how to do it, and then it's telling me to hit start buttons and all this funny stuff. But anyway, I think I've got everything set. I've just got to finish up fixing a few more things, and then we'll get started. Hey, Morgan, how you doing? Oh God. Okay. So I'm assuming I can be heard. I'm just trying to set up my other laptop. Otherwise, how you doing, Morgan? You're fueling my addiction. Yes. Wait, how are you fueling my addiction? Did you buy me something? Is that what you did? 'Cause I'm down. Okay. Give me a minute or two. I probably could have left that start screen up for a little longer because I'm still trying to get things situated over here on that. Let's see if this screen disappears. I don't like that. Nope, still there. Cool. All right. Sorry, I'm still trying to get everything situated. Oh. Okay. Let's kill that. It's been a long day already. It's only Saturday. You're checking out the camping cups you got to use as Bob's travel water bowl. how's Bob doing? Hold on. Okay. Didn't realize that was going. Okay. I think I got everything good now. I'm going to go ahead and start because I've been sitting on these boxes for like ever. It's going to drive me crazy. All right. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start with something that's quite obviously not a knife. Because I know you'd be excited about this one, Morgan. Now, I don't think this one's from Gina's Gifts, which they sell knives. This one I think was a giveaway, and I'm pretty sure it said was stickers, and hopefully it's not. I don't think it's eyelashes this time because they're too flat. I'm trying to be careful with opening this thing. They're too flat to be eyelashes this time. I just changed this blade. I don't want to cut into my mat either. I know you were hoping for press-on nails or something. No, no nails. It's way too flat for that. We've got... Oh, we actually have stickers this time. Is that the only... Well, stickers and an invoice. For stickers. Is that the only sticker? No, I got a few. I was going to say. Hey, we actually got stickers this time. I didn't get nails. I didn't get eyelashes. What is this? I'm not a hot mess. I'm a spicy disaster. Maybe I should send this one to you, Morgan. Camping is my wild adventure. We got a cat. No thoughts, head empty. No, this one's perfect for me. Actually, no. Scratch that. I have too many thoughts and my head's always full. That's like the exact opposite of what I am. And then an explorer sticker. We're going to leave these out here just because they're funny. Sorry, Morgan, no nails. Okay. So we're going to go. I can't move the camera. So if I move the camera, I know you're probably going to throw up. I'll probably throw up because I'm looking at the screen. Right now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packages that I've got throughout the week. I didn't get all the packages I was hoping to get earlier today. I was expecting like another 10 packages. I'm not kidding. And I've only gotten 3 packages, one of which was a bunch of shirts that my girlfriend ordered. Oh, she ordered a bunch of shirts, and that was... So I only got 2 knife packages today, and she got 1. This is the shirt she got me. She got me a Doom shirt. I got to get that washed. I'm excited to wear that. But that'll be pretty cool. Okay, we're going to get into some knives, because I know that's the whole big thing about this. I'm going to start off with a single package. This one was from Blade City. Now, I can never remember, honestly, until I open the package. I can never remember what I ordered. I know of one package that I know I ordered. So I don't know if this is one that I ordered or one that was a giveaway. I'm trying to be careful opening this up. I haven't switched the blade. Beeped. So, how the hell did they seal this bag? Good grief. I'm getting ink all over my fingers too. That That confidential ink is great when it dries. Okay. Oh, I got an Olight. Okay, so that is not a knife. This was a giveaway. Sweet. Well, considering this is EDC gear, this fits right in. So might not be a knife, but awesome all the same. This is an Olight diffuser? I have a bunch of Olights. This one I'm not familiar with. It's been a while since I got a new flashlight. Mouse! How you doing? Sealed with love. Okay, I'm curious about this one. Because like I said, I'm not familiar with this light. I love Olights. I have way too many. I have a bunch of like Olight weapon lights. So this is kind of cool. Close this off so I don't accidentally palm that. Read me. Before use, unscrew the tail cap and remove the insulating film, then fully charge the battery. Well, poo. Lanyard. Cool. Oh, well, there it is. Let go. Good grief, they're in there really well. What is... Okay, charging cable. What? Really? The hell else is in here? That's nothing. That's the instructions. You're curious about the diffuser too? Yeah, I've got a bunch of Olights. I just never had this one before. It's been a little while since I've actually purchased one. I've got this neat little key. You know, let me go grab it. I've got this neat little keychain one that's been one of my favorites lately, just because it's so simple. From Olight, I've got a few of these, actually, where you just remove it and it turns the light on. It attaches to your keychain. And then turn it off, you just put it back on. And then charges via USB. I probably got to charge this thing. But that's been my last favorite. This one's interesting. Interesting shape. So they said to remove this. Remove the film. Oh, there it is. And has a rechargeable battery. I'm guessing... How do you charge this thing? I don't see I mean, I see a USB cable. There's the lanyard hole. I don't see where to charge it. Unless there's a thingy here I'm missing. Let me see here. Oh, you actually plug in the battery. Oh, thanks, Mouse. Just saw that. Oh, that's weird. I've never had a battery I just plug into. I don't know why that freaks me out. Okay, that clicked in. Let me try to find a place to plug this sucker in. I've got so many things plugged into my outlets, it's not even funny. And my chair, I gotta get a new chair. This chair is squeaky as hell. Hold on, I'm gonna plug this thing in. I've got another cable. Okay. So I got the battery plugged in. That's pretty cool. It's got a little red light on there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of cool. The magnet charger on the other Olights. Yeah, I like the magnet chargers. I've got a few of those. I've got so many magnet chargers that are like attached to like my gun safe and just hang in there. I wish they'd use a universal because I've got like 3 or 4 different chargers. It'd be awesome if they just went ahead and made one universal. I like them because they're so easy to use. But then you forget what magnet charges what, and then you're sitting there playing like that shell game, trying to fit a magnet into a flashlight. That lanyard's pretty cool. All right, we're going to put this away. I don't know where I'm putting this thing. We're going to get back to this one to see how that lights up. In the meantime, we are going to open up more boxes. Because I have had way too much time on my hands, and I have spent way too much money. Okay. Remind me, we'll get back to that one. Because I'm curious about that one. Let's not bang on the webcam. Okay, here we go. The next one I think I'll open up. I've got a couple here from... This was from Cactus Cuts. Now, if you're wondering what auctions I've been going to, the auctions are on an app that I was introduced to a while ago. I'm not sure if I could say the app on here, but I'm sure if you searched for it, you could find it and whatnot. You know what I mean? Find all you need and whatnot. But I got 2 packages here from Cactus Cuts. We are going to see what's in this first package. I know I ordered something from them. I can't remember what. They sell used goods as well as new. So, oh, we got a couple things here. Wait, no, that's an invoice. This one, excuse me, is wrapped up in a grocery bag. Okay, now I'm a little nervous. Oh. I don't get too many fixed blades. Normally I like folders. But this one was kind of hard not to pick up just because I liked the shape. And the auction was running at a really good price. So this was an auction. I wish I could tell you how much I paid for it. I'm not going to remember. A lot of these were a while ago. Well, at least a week ago. And my memory's ass. So this one's a fixed blade knife. This one is from CRKT. Warncliffe. Or, yeah, I'd call that a Warncliffe. The CRKT Spew? SPEW. I don't know what SPEW is supposed to stand for. But that's pretty sweet. Lists. You know what? Morgan, Morgan's kind of like my helper. And if I have something, she'll look it up. Like I said, I don't know how much I paid for it, but she'll probably be able to find it on like Amazon. And then we can get you an idea of how much this would probably run. This one, yeah, I don't know, because it was an auction, so I don't know how much I paid. But that's pretty sweet. Like I said, I don't really get fixed blades, but this one was this was hard to ignore. Got a nice grip on there. I'm guessing these are G10 handles. Full tang, like most of them generally tend to be. How long is this? You know what? I didn't get my freaking tape measure. Hold on. Forgot to bring my tape measure and scale and stuff out. Yeah, scale's gone dirty. So how long is a blade on this thing? List for $43.99. I know I didn't pay that much. I'm pretty sure I paid less than that on auction. The blade on that looks to be just 3 inches. Pretty sweet. Which means this is something I could technically carry. You got Spew Foltz design on one side of the blade. We've got CRKT on the other. Focus. Morgan, close your eyes. Hold on a second. I thought I wiped this down, and I must have touched the lens. Close your eyes, Morgan. I know this freaks you out. Okay, you can open them again. So a 3-inch blade. How long was this total? Do I have steam up? I probably do. I generally have steam running. This is just a hair over 6, maybe 6 1/4 inches long, not including the little tiny lanyard they attach to it. Wow, I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. That's pretty sweet. Feels really good in the hand. Surprisingly comfortable. I like it. We're not going to stay too long on these knives because I've got a lot of boxes. I have no idea how long my charge is going to last on this phone. So I'm not going to worry about cutting tests. If you're curious about weight, this is 1.76 ounces, not including the sheath. That's pretty sweet. I like it. Clean this freaking scale off. Thought I did. That's a little better. Okay, we're going to go on to the next one. This is also from Cactus Cuts. And this is already opening. This one, ow. This was another purchase. This was a Civivi. Yeah, I'm kind of doing a speed run. Like my phone, I made sure my phone was charged all the way, but you never know how this is going to go. This one's from Civivi. I don't know what I got. I can't remember. Oh, it's Scintilla. Okay. I think that might have been already open. This is a Civivi Scintilla. I don't even know what a Scintilla is. I can't remember. Like I said, I can never remember what I get. Now, I think this one's supposed to be new. Yeah. We got their stickers, their warranty, product use information. We got a microfiber cleaning cloth, which I make liberal use of. I love these cloths. And there's the knife. Civivi Scintilla. I'm gonna start looking up some of these myself. Again, I don't know how much I paid for on the auction. I know these aren't particularly expensive. I don't know if this is also something that's still available. Sometimes I'll find knives on auction that are no longer available. I mean, you could possibly still find them. Let me see here. It's Scintilla. I don't believe they make them anymore. It might be a good job on my I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't believe they make this anymore. Because I'm actually not seeing it. Everywhere I see it, they tend to, or I think the only place I've seen it is on eBay. But if eBay's any indicator, I think they went for, I don't know, maybe roughly 50 bucks, 60 bucks. I don't know. I don't know which one I'm looking at. I'm trying to see if I can find some stats on it. Scintilla specs. So I don't even see it in the Civivi website, which is yeah, it's not on Amazon. I'm gonna check their website because sometimes they show discontinued stuff on them. Yeah. Oh, they don't even show up on the website. $89.99 on eBay, huh? Okay, well, we'll take a close look at this. So it looks like we've got G10. Oh, wait. I remember this one now. There's a reason why you can't find these. This was a special run. Now I remember. The Scintilla G10 handle. D2 steel. This was a Blade HQ promotion. And as far as I know, you can't get them anywhere. The way you would normally have gotten one of these was you had to make a certain purchase or a certain amount of purchases. I'm guessing dollar amount on Blade HQ, and then they would toss one of these in with your order. So you really can't buy one of these unless you luck out like I did, and I got this one on an auction. So it's a D2 steel drop point blade for the looks of it. We're looking at just under 2 3/4 inches of a blade. Total length on this one is just a hair over 6 inches. Like I said, G10 scales. We've got a reversible pocket clip, full liners, liner lock. That feels comfy. I can just get a full grip on this thing with my hand. I like the blade shape too. It's probably one of my favorite blade shapes. Actually, technically, yeah, no, that'd be a drop point. You got some jimping on the back here. You got a nice finger choil here, so you can get all up. You can choke up all up on that blade. Pretty sweet pickup. I completely forgot about this until I saw the Blade HQ mark on the on the blade, and that's what kicked off my memory, is that you can't buy these. You won't find them in a store. So that's pretty rad. That is a cool pickup. Sweet. Yeah, you're saying that you found them on... Yeah, it's kind of Praxis-like, exactly. You said you found them on eBay for $89? Doesn't surprise me none. That's awesome. Because I know I didn't pay anywhere near that amount. That's pretty cool. That's... I don't know where I'm going to put all these... I've got a couple mini Praxis. Some of my favorite knives. They're simple. They're kind of like to the point. Very well made. Great slicing blades. This one looks to be flat ground. And true to Civivi, like every Civivi blade has been, the quality control on them has been fantastic. That one's right in the middle there. Quality control on every Civivi I've had has been great. I'm gonna have to... I don't know where I'm gonna put all these. Ugh. Lay them down on the floor here. We've got a ton more boxes to go through. Okay, so next box I'm gonna open up, or package I should say. This one is... Well, we got a couple from here. These two are from Blade Runner Outpost. I honestly don't know what these are. But Blade Runner Outpost. I have a feeling it's either another flashlight. This was probably a giveaway. Yeah, this was a giveaway. What do we got here? Giveaway number 9. I won 2 giveaways in a row today, just this morning. Just this morning. We've got... Oh, no, this is another Olight. I knew I had a bunch of flashlights coming in. So this giveaway was for... It looks like their Halloween special, the E3E EOS. I say a Halloween special because it's purple with green bats. That's awesome. I've got a few of these also. A lot of times they'll toss these in, kind of like freebies, with other stuff that you order from Olight. Sometimes. But that's awesome. They're little AAA lights, if I remember. Oh, there goes that cover. They're little AAA lights. Excuse me. And you just... What you do is you tighten them up to turn them on. And then you just loosen a little bit and it turns off. I've got a few of these. But the purple with the green bats is awesome. I'd be good just to stick to the giveies. Yeah, no kidding. That's another giveaway from them. So that's cool. we'll just slip that in here for now. I don't know if this is one that I like wanted to attach to a set of keys, only because it's so pretty. I don't know if you can see it a little better there. Bats and everything. Yeah, you give these as gifts all the time. They're great, like stocking stuffers. But that's because I don't have this pattern. That's really neat. Okay, let's get rid of all that. I don't know where I'm putting this. Okay, that goes down there. What else we got? It's like Christmas time. Okay, we have another one from Blade Runner Outpost, because that was Blade Runner Outpost. We got a box from him. I don't know what this is. This has got to be a purchase. I don't think this was a giveaway. I don't know what could be in here. It's a box. Oh, there's a couple things in here. What the hell? Felt like there was something rolling around in there, but maybe I was wrong. I got paper. I have all the oh no, it's just one thing. I have all the paper. God, my coughing. Oh, I know what this is already. This is a Bear Ops. I bet you it's a Nakama. I have a Nakama already. This is in a different color scheme. You got your Bear Ops certificate thingy. Thank you for spending your money. I bet you. Okay. Nice little cloth bag. Yeah, this one's the dark, the black and copper. I have, where's my other one? Give me a minute. There it is. So this is the one I had originally, or have, is like the gray and the cobalt. I don't know if that's cobalt, but gray and blue with a non-coated blade Tonto. So I saw this on auction, managed to get it at a steal. Essentially the same blade, except blacked out with copper accents. I don't know if you hear me because I turned my head. Blacked out with copper accents. Bear Ops, American made, I believe. Yeah, we can see that there. If it'll focus, Bear Ops USA. I can't recall if these are totally American made or if they're just American assembled. I'll have to check. I know they do some American assembled, but a lot of their stuff is also American made. 14C28 and steel. Got a crossbar lock. Forgot how long the blade is on this thing. Not one I normally carry because the blade tends to be a little long. This is just under 3.5 inches. Just under 8 inches total length. But sweet blade. You got a reversible pocket clip. Like I said, it's a Tonto profile. See how this looks. Pretty damn well centered in there when closed. I like that. It doesn't usually affect the blade in any way if it's off. It's just, it's my brain, the aesthetics. It throws me off a little bit when they're not centered. You got a copper backspacer with your lanyard hole. I really like my original one. I'm glad I got another version, different color. That's pretty sweet. We're not going to stay too long on this one because I know I've shown I got a video on the Nakama when I first unboxed one earlier. So there we go. That's exciting. So my second Nakama, my third Bear Ops. Let's see. So that was all from Blade Runner. That was all from Blade Runner Outpost. What else do we have here? I have a couple bags or packages from, this one's from Going Gear. I was just watching his auction earlier. Actually, I just won two giveaways from his auctions earlier this morning. Yeah, I already have specs on that one because I did a video on the Bear Ops Nakama. I did an unboxing of that when I got the gray and blue one. So I wasn't gonna linger too long on that one. So this one's from Going Gear. I don't recall if this was a purchase or giveaway. Hold on a sec. Open. See the invoices in there. Oh. This was a purchase and a giveaway, I think. He might have juiced this one up for me. If they juice up an auction, basically what happens if you spend a certain amount, sometimes they'll toss something in. Or they'll toss something in to sweeten the deal. But I got two things in here. We got an SRM knife, and I've got an Olight pen. I like these things. I have another one. This one's green. I've got another one in black. These are Olight mini pens. And I'm not even going to bother opening this one because I've already got this one here. It's just this one's in a green color. But they're pens and pencils. And it's got like a bolt action thingy. It's a bolt action pen. You move it down and lock it. You got your pen. If it focus. God damn it, phone. There we go. You got your pen side. And then if you go the other direction, you've got your supposedly very long lasting pencil. They give you a few tips too. God dang it. There we go. So you got a pencil on the other side. These are actually pretty sweet. I think these normally go for like anywhere from $10 to $14, if I remember correctly. Roughly around 13, I think. But pretty sweet pens, refillable. The points are also replaceable for the pencils. Pretty sweet. I'm not going to open that box because I've already got one here open. And I am much more curious about the knife. Not that I don't like that pen. That pen is awesome. We have here, close this off. If you're wondering what this is the Kaiser Drop Bear utility knife. I love their Drop Bear knives, and they have a utility knife version. They have this one has two screws that hold the blade in, but they also have a toolless version. Freaking handy as hell. Love this thing. But anyway, we're going to open this box. This is an SRM knife. This is my first SRM knife. I don't know too much about these, admittedly. Nice little sack. So soft. Candy. Don't eat those. They taste bad. Oh, this even has a, what do you call that? I don't know what they call these clamp things. SRM. Ooh. Oh. Looks like we've got green micarta. We have a reversible pocket clip. That's an interesting way to do it, too. Looks like I'll have to, like, in order to remove it, we'd have to remove the scale. Then you just flip it over. Crossbar lock. And a little off center, but not, like I said, it doesn't bother me too much. It won't affect the blade any, just makes my eye twitch a little bit. This one's a hefty one. How does this? Oh, and it's got one hell of a backspacer on that. Stay ready for more. Okay. Waylon, how you doing? Rubik's, is that what this is? I don't know what this is. I didn't look. Does it tell me on the box? Since 1998, knives and tools, and got a serial number. I'm gonna take your word for it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it'll say on the blade. Let's open this up. Oh, that's snappy. I like that. How's the crossbar? Sweet. Yeah, I don't know anything about this one. It's my first SRM. I've popped my SRM cherry. That's something I'm sure. An integral, yeah. Is that actually part of the liner? Oh, that is part of the line. Okay, yeah, so that is an integral. My first one of that type as well. Let me see what I can find out about this. Rubik, Ambilock. They call it an Ambilock. I opened the wrong page. That's not what I want. Oh, maybe you'll want to see that later, but not now. Ricardo, unavailable currently on Amazon. I know it's still available on other places. An integral liner. I'm trying to find the correct one that I have in my hand right now, and I think I found it. Looks like I found one on Knife Center. This was an auction that I got this on. Looks to be roughly around 64 bucks. And what we got here, we got SRM on one side. It's a stone-washed blade. Oh, focus. Thank you. Drop point. Almost looks like it. No, that's drop point. SRM on one side. And what do we have on this side? We have the model number 7228BMG. Like that, actually. Whoa. Where's my... There we go. And this is made of Sandvik 14C28 and steel. Probably my favorite steel for... I've probably said that a lot. It's my favorite steel for blades that are under 100 bucks. That's a beefy knife. These are hard to find. Yeah, I can see... Oh, no, they're out of stock on Knife Center. Really? Okay, well, that's a black-handled blade that I'm looking at on Knife Center, so maybe... I don't know. This one's green micarta. I don't know. I can't remember the amount I paid for these. I'm sorry. I got these on auction. Admittedly, I'm sure these guys hate me because I'm a low bidder. I mean, I'll go to, yeah, I can't carry this. I'll go to a certain point and let them take it. And sometimes I'm just lucky. There might not be a lot of people watching the auction or whatever. And then boom, I'll get a knife at like half cost. And then the auctioneer's like, damn it. But hey, I got it. Check out the pocket clip. If you squeeze, wait, you squeeze it together to remove. Oh, wait, you squeeze it together. What? Oh, okay. Oh, then you remove it that way. I don't want to remove it because I'm right-handed, so it's exactly where I want it to be. That's awesome. I was like, I got to remove the scales to move that thing. That'd be kind of a pain in the butt. Never mind. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. Thanks for the info. Again, this is my first SRM, so brand new to me. That pretty smooth action. That flies out of there. How big is the blade on this thing? This one is just a hair. Oh, no. 3.5 inches. And we've got a total length of roughly just over 8 inches. And it's a weighty knife. I didn't weigh the other ones, but I'm going to weigh this one. This is a beefy guy. What do we got here? We are looking at 3.77 ounces. That's a chunky boy. I like it, though. That's pretty sweet. I mean, technically, I can carry these. I just don't want to get caught. That crossbar lock's pretty smooth, too. I like me a good crossbar. That's nice. Really grippy scales. Okay, we're going to move on because, again, I have no idea how much time I'm going to have on this. We're already... Well, this isn't too bad, running 45 minutes. I still got plenty to go through, though. That's cool. I have no idea where I'm putting all of these knives. I need to make space. I need to buy another case. Excuse me. Okay, where'd the rest of that box go? I know there was another, or was there another part of this box? I guess not. Okay, that's gone. We have another one from Going Gear. Forgot we had another package. Bigger one this time. Let's see. This is fun. I like doing this stuff. It's like Christmas in the middle of, end of May. We got invoice, which I don't want to share online. Oh, we got a big one. What is this? Number 12. This was an auction and whatever the hell this is. Anything else in here? Nope. Well, this is obviously a knife. But now I'm kind of curious as to what the hell this is. I'm going to take my phone away for a few weeks. I've been doing nothing but entering giveaways. I've won 2 giveaways in a row. Pretty freaking crazy. And probably pissed more than a few people off. Now, granted, a lot of times they're like nothing. They're like flashlights or stickers or something. Oh, see, like this one. Okay. He tossed in a Going Gear Vosteed sticker. That's cute as hell. I do like stickers. You're just hoping I get nails to match the freaking eyelashes I got. I'm pretty sure it'll happen eventually. But that's pretty cool. I gotta come out with my own stickers. That's what I need to do. I need to come out with my own stickers. Anything else in here? Oh, whoa, hold on. I spoke too soon. There's another sticker. Another sticker. Oh, is that it? We got 2? Yep. Then we got another one, Going Gear Outdoor Adventure. Established 2000. We've been doing this since 2008. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so we got number 12. So this was an auction that I won. And I don't know what this is. It's a QSP, my second QSP. I was so happy with my first QSP the last unboxing. I got to do a specific video on some of these because I know I don't stay too long on these knives when I'm doing unboxings like this. But I've got to do another one. That QSP knife that I got the last unboxing was pretty sweet. We've got Have a Knife Day. We've got Greetings and Thank You. And we've got a QSP Penguin. What is this one? Oh, I think I got a steal on this one too. This one is, hold on. Let me get to their website before I open this up. I don't know too much about QSP knives either. I just know that they're good knives, like really good knives and really popular knives. And after getting my first QSP knife, I can completely understand why. I just wanted to get to their website before I open this up so I can do a quick look. They got some weird looking ones too. This looks like a burlap micarta, which is pretty freaking sweet. I don't know if you can see the patterning there. I'm pretty sure that's actual burlap. Yeah. Yeah. You can see on the edge there. It's got to be actually, it's not like a pattern thing. So that's pretty cool. We've got a reversible pocket clip. That's deep carry. So that's pretty sweet. Lanyard hole over there. No back spacer. We've got a rear flipper, thumb holes, and it's a button lock. Betcha it's a plunger button lock. Oh, that flicks out. Oh, clip point blade. That flicked out really nicely. You know what I forgot to do? How's a blade on these? All the other knives that I've looked at so far, I didn't notice any movement. But I failed to check to see if they would move. No movement on the blade, up or down, side to side. That button lock. That is a plunger button lock. Pretty solid in there. Let's move this off to the side. We're looking at a blade length. Again, clip point blade. This one is just... Oh, really? 3 inches. I can carry this. Without... That doesn't look like... I'll probably still get the side eye if I open this one up. I'd probably still get the side eye. But this one's a carryable one for me. QSP. What model is this? I didn't say the model. Oh, yeah, it should say on the card. What do I do with it? There it is. This is a guaranteed against defects. That's cool. Oh, Grebe. Our model is Q as in Quebec. S as in Sierra 147. Yep. No, it's got the measurements right here. I'm an idiot. Thanks, Waylon. Again, I'm not versed in QSP. This is only my second one from him. We've got what kind of blade is this? It actually doesn't say. They didn't check it. It's either going to be 14C28N, which is, I believe this is probably 14C28N, because if it was S35VN, which is the other option, it probably would have priced me out of the auction. But with micarta handles, overall length on this is 7.25 inches, 3-inch blade. Closed length is going to be 4.25 inches. Let me see here. Maybe, I'm pretty sure it's a 14C28N. But maybe I lucked out. Maybe I got a 35VN. Without realizing it. I'm pretty sure it's 14C. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. Normally, these, at least on QSP's site, go for about roughly around $70 for the 14C28N. If you were to get the S35VN blade, okay, the S35VN blades tend to have flashier graphics on the handles, and they go for much more. $32.66 on Amazon. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know I didn't pay $70. That's a pretty sweet knife. I know I didn't pay $70. I don't know what I got it on auction for. I'm pretty sure I got it even under the Amazon price. I should just keep Amazon open. Why did I close it? Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Can't find it. I know Morgan found it, but I just wanted to see what it said on Amazon. All right, I'm not gonna linger too long. Anyway, that's pretty sweet. That is like much more handle. No, you know what the funny thing is? It looks like the handle is much longer, but if it just makes it all the way to the end. It's pretty well centered in there. Maybe like a hair off. Nothing major. Nice weight to it. Yeah. It's just such a satisfying opening. I don't know how to explain it. Because of the weight of the blade and that really positive lockup, it's just very satisfying to open. This is going to be a very fidgety knife. The rear flipper works really well. The thumb hole or the thumb studs work really well. They're a little on the close side to the scales, but it's not bad. I don't have any problem with it. They don't cut into me either. Pretty smooth. Jimping on the back of the blade. Full grip. Little sharpening choil right there. You can see I've been opening and closing blades like crazy. My thumb is a wreck. I've become way too. Maybe. Is that a thing? Can I get that as a pronoun? Shut up. Okay. Let's I'm gonna move on or I get myself in trouble. We are gonna put this back in here for now. That's pretty sweet. I just know I linger too long on this shit, and then this next thing I know, this unboxing is gonna take 5 hours. Ugh. That makes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knives. So far, I don't have room. 5 knives, 2 flashlights, a partridge and a pear tree. Your thumb stay. Look at this thumb. This thumb is out of focus. This is from knives. It's just, and then I from flippers. I don't think I've cut my nails once, and I don't think this one's ever gonna grow back. My nails are a little dirty. Why are you dirty? Just clean those. Right, from handling all the boxes. Like, I actually try cleaning my nails before I go on camera because I want to look all pretty. Okay, what are we gonna open next? I've got, this one's an interesting one. Here's a big box. This one's gonna be an interesting one because this is from Titan International Knives. I've actually got 2 more packages I'm waiting for these guys. At least 2 more packages. I've only got 1 package in. But this one's from Titan International Knives. This one is kind of special to me because these guys are actually local to me. I can drive to their store without, well, I might fall asleep, but I can drive to their store and actually check out their showroom, which they have a showroom. And the guy that runs the auctions, super nice dude. I think his name is Sal. I can't remember. I think. I could be wrong. Candy? What's a common problem for with the thumb thing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I got myself paper. All the paper. No, I'm kidding. The funny thing is my girlfriend actually ordered paper. So it was just weird to get a box full of paper wrapped in paper. Anyway. Oh, he tossed in something for oh my god. Hold on, let me make sure there's no invoice with people that can hunt my ass down. Okay, so what we have in this box, I know you guys can't see it yet. What we have in this box was something that I purchased. And that would be this. I got another Ulu. Now this one, excuse me, Titan International Knives. Their specialty, they make Damascus blades. USA made. And this one I couldn't get my eyes off of when I first, this was like the first auction I saw on his channel, whatever. And I couldn't take my eyes off it. It is a single point of contact Ulu with, I believe, a bone handle. I'm being very, oh wow, that's just, I might as well just, yeah. That is, oh, and he hand sharpens these things when he's done, when they're sold. Like, this is the guy that does the auctions hand sharpens them himself. Need a drink. I got coffee, it's getting cold. This is sweet. And he oils them. I know I haven't done cutting tests with the knives because they take a while. This is much pretty. Okay, I'm going to show you something. I'll be right back. Let me go grab it. Now, the last unboxing, I had an Ulu there. I unboxed an Ulu as well. That one I know was like from Pakistan. I think it was Pakistan made and really, really cheap. And it was this one here. It doesn't even fit in the sheath. And I did have to sharpen it, which I did sharpen it and I waxed the blade to protect it. But you can see it's still pretty rough. I mean, it's still a neat blade, don't get me wrong, but pretty rough. Doesn't necessarily fit even in the sheath. But you can see the difference between that one. Let go. Get in there. And then this one here. This one feels good. This one's focus. It just feels good. He hand sharpens these, so I'm kind of scared. Oh, that's sharp. I'm not going to do a cutting test on that. I already know it's sharp. Yeah. And the patterning on the Damascus, he uses, hold on. He doesn't do the forging. Obviously, other people do it. He just does the sharpening and the selling and whatnot. But it's an actual true Damascus, meaning it's not just, they don't just like etch it to make it look pretty. I can't remember what steels they use to make the Damascus. I'd like to say it was 1095 440. Could be wrong. Like a mix of 1095 440. Oh, 1095 with 15N20 steel mix. I don't think that's the only mix they use. It very well could be a 1095 and 440 as well. I don't know what the difference between 15N20 and 440 steel is. But really pretty patterning on that blade. And the bone handles freaking fantastic. Very smooth. Compared to the other one, compared to this one, which I know was just cheap. I'm not saying that it can't, do what it needs to do, but I admittedly bought it because it was cheap as hell. It feels much better. This one has some sharp spots where you can feel it digging into your hand. This one, not as much. But that's really cool. And the sheath is much nicer. Good grief. Is this a belt sheath? I think that's a belt sheath. Oh my God. Well, I'm going to kill myself with this thing. Okay, just no cutty. Just get in there nice and careful. There we go. I feel better. That's a pretty sweet sheath. It's like Cinderella and an ugly stepsister. Cinderella and an ugly stepsister difference. Yes. I could dual wield them. Maybe I should get another one of these because I don't I don't know. But anyway, that's pretty sweet. But the cool part is not only that, but on that same day, I'm reaching into the box again. On that same day, because I bought that knife, sometimes they do what's called a buyer's giveaway, where if you've bought a knife during that auction, you can be entered into a giveaway. And he did a giveaway for another knife, and I won the giveaway. I won the buyer's giveaway. And this is it. Now, I only briefly glimpsed this one. It's a fixed blade. Again, a very pretty sheath. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That's pretty. See, he does take care when he sends these things. Like I said, he sharpens them and then he oils them. You can tell when you remove them. So I'm gonna be cleaning up for hours. This one is sweet. Fixed blade. How long is this thing? Just a hair over 3 inches. Total length on this one is 7.5, roughly. And weighs, I'm not going to weigh the ulu or measure that because it's just a weird shape. It's an ulu. It's not like I'm carrying that with me. This one weighs 4.27 ounces. But this was the giveaway that I won. That is awesome. Look at the Damascus pattern on that. That's yes, that is gorgeous. Officer, you can't count the tip. That's pretty. Beefy blade. This is, oh, it's a straight. No drop. That's a straight. And just a beautiful, beautiful pattern. Oh my God. And the handle's nice too. Very smooth. No, hold on. I don't want to speak too soon. Yeah. No rough edges at all. That is just, it's like glass. Same with that other Ulu. Not this Ulu. This is the ugly sister Ulu. This one I didn't get. This one I didn't. I'm going to put this away. I didn't get that one from Titan Knight. It feels the same as this one, where it's no like sharp edges or anything like bitey. It's just perfectly smooth. That is nice. Feels really good. There's a little shaping to the handle, and there's a swell in the middle, and that just fits right in there. Yeah, hide the stepsister. There you go. Put her under the stairs. There we go. Very comfortable hold. No jimping. Don't feel like you even need it, because I mean, once you got a good grip on this thing, it's not going anywhere. I just can't get over the blade though. And this was a giveaway, which is freaking fantastic. That's gorgeous. And I've got two more, like I said, I've got two more packages coming my way. I won't get them till next week, unfortunately. On the good side, because I didn't get all the packages I was expecting today, that gives me a chance to do another box opening next weekend. The only sucky part about that is I know I'm going to get a bunch of boxes Monday, and I won't be able to do a damn thing with them until until next Saturday, which is going to be eating away at me the whole damn week. And I've got, like I said, I got two more packages coming from them, and I know the next package that I get is supposed to be some liner lock folders that they make, and then the last package is supposed to be, they call them chubbies. They're basically like overbuilt folding knives. But that's sweet. And that's not even the coolest part. This sheath, first of all, is pretty, oh my God, that's thick. Look at that. That is a pretty well built leather sheath. Put that back in there. That's awesome. That is awesome. And then this is the coolest part, because I'm not done yet. In this box now, like I said, I purchased the Ulu. I got this as a free giveaway. So this was a buy. This was a giveaway. And then he tossed this in there. This is not something I ordered. I don't know what this is. But he went ahead and tossed something extra in here, which is just freaking awesome. I don't know what it is. Cool little sheath, little keychain. And the keychain is attached to the leather sheath. This is sweet. What is this? I don't even care what it is. It's just the fact that he tossed something extra in there. What is this? Oh, it's a multi-tool. Of some, what? What is this? I don't know. Bottle. We got a bottle opener. I don't know what this could be. That's you sized? Is that? I don't know what this is. What does this do? I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt myself with it. I don't even know what this is. Is this some type of cutter? I have to ask him. I mean, he tossed it in there for free. I know I didn't order this. I don't appear to be able to move. That's kind of sharp. Maybe it's a box cutter? I almost cut my finger. You know what? I have no clue. Wire stripper? Cutter? I don't know. But it was tossed in. It even has a little sheath to it. Titan stamp. I'm gonna have to ask him what it is. I don't know what it is, and I'm sorry that I don't know what it is. It's a oh, is that what it could be? It does look like it could be a sharpener. Oh, Tank, how you doing? Try an envelope. I don't have any more envelopes. Oh wait, no, I do. I have this envelope. Well, I mean, you could, like, well, that tore it. That does. Well, this is a bottle opener. We know how that works. No, you know what? Probably is a sharpener. I'm gonna have to ask him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him. I mean, at the very least, it's a very functional bottle opener, and I don't care. This is a cool ass sheath that it went in. Sank, I'm gonna have to show these to you because I know you're working on leather goods. But this guy, they do some great leather work. That's freaking cool. I got Tank into this whole auction thing. He's probably hates me now. I don't know how much he spent yet, or if he spent anything. This one was on giveaway. And this one he just tossed in there. This guy's actually local. So we could drive to this guy's place. Okay. That was all. All these were from Titan Knives. I've got more packages on the way. I am freaking excited. If they're all anywhere near this quality, I'm gonna be their best friend. You haven't spent $1 yet? You will. All right, I'm gonna put these away. I've still got 2 packages, and I know some of these packages contain a bit more. Like more than one box in them. Oh, this place is a mess now. How long have I been going? I started at 2. This has only been going for over an hour. Not too bad. Kenny is humping coin sellers. It's probably illegal. Okay. We've got, let's see. We've got an envelope and we've got a box. We're going to do the box first. Then I'll do the last package. This one is from Carter Hill Silver and Cutlery. I can't remember what the hell I got from these guys. Let's open this bad boy up. So this is my second to last package. Like I said, there were packages I was expecting. I was expecting like 7, 8 packages today. And then apparently at least, well, one was for my girlfriend, which she opened, which was that shirt or a few shirts. And it looks like at least 3 others were delayed or 4 others were delayed. So that kind of bites. But then again, I can open, more stuff to open next Saturday. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Hold on a second. Let's see if this. I've got to fix something. Give me one moment. They don't have any stuff for Bob? What do you mean they don't have stuff for Bob? I'm surprised you can't find anything for Bob. Okay, sorry about that. I had to check something. This is gonna be cool. We got a couple things in here. Yep, 2. It isn't too often that I get things just because they look pretty. A lot of the times, what is this app I speak of? It's an app where they run a bunch of auctions and whatnot. I don't know if I can mention it on here and whatnot, but they hold a lot of auctions for various things. They got a lot of blade sellers, a lot of like pallets, like resellers for like pallets of like Amazon returns or electronics or even candy and whatnot. Just a lot of stuff and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know if I can mention it on here because I don't know what YouTube's thing about mentioning other websites is and whatnot. So yeah. Yeah, all kinds of whatnot, which Morgan also misspelled. Learn to spell, Morgan. Okay, we got two things in here. Now, as I was saying, it's not often I get stuff just to collect. Most of the stuff that I get in terms of EDC, like flashlights, knives, I try to get stuff that I can use. Sometimes, I'm not saying that I don't get stuff just to collect, but I don't do it very often because I want to be able to use it. This is one of those times where I got something that what was it? I just lost what I was going to say. This is one of the few times I got something just to collect. And we got two of them, and they're limited edition Remington tins. Yay. These are like old timer pocket knives. We're going to go ahead. We're going to start with this one. This is the Whitetails Remington. Oh, there we go. I don't even know if I want to pull these out. Whitetails Remington pocket knives. I believe one should be a lockback. You know, I am going to pull these out because why not? I'm not going to move the blade because if I move the blades, I'm never getting this back in there. But we got a small, I don't know what they call these because I don't have too many of these. I used to have a few of these when I was a kid. I don't know what kind of, does it say anything on the back? No. I'm assuming either bone or synthetic. Could be either. Could even be polished antler. I have no idea. I'll have to look these up. These are pretty though. Remington. Very pretty. This is, like I said, this is one of those few times I'm going to pick something up where this is purely to collect. I probably won't use these, but just something neat to have. I know I didn't spend too much on these on auction. I got these for very cheap. They're not very expensive to begin with, to be quite honest. I forget. I just know they're not very expensive to begin with, and I know I got them for practically a steal on auction. Trapper and a lockback hunter. Thank you, Waylon. See, the terminology on these I'm not too good at because again, last time I've handled anything like this was when I was a little tyke and probably shouldn't have been handling anything like this. Hey, Lorenzo, how you doing? The lockbacks I know because it's a lockback. Solid, pretty etching on the side. And where's my fingerprinting everything already? Beautiful little collector's knife. This one, again, there's a white-tailed deer, and we've got a Timberwolves edition. I'll open that up in a sec. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. We'll see what the Timberwolves look like. Ooh, that's got some snap to it. Be careful of that one. It's going to bite you. And a neat little tin. I wish there was like card information. That would have been neat. Let's take a look at this one. This is the Timberwolves limited. I don't know how limited these are. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. And I got a little Remington coin. I don't know what kind of handle material that is. I'm trying to be careful of the blades. Could be a micarta. Type of micarta. Wait, get it in the camera. There we go.
I'm not quite sure. That doesn't seem like... Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to read up on these. Remington cutlery. Obviously stainless steel. Same thing with the last one. Let's pull out. There's a lockback in here also. Same thing, trapper and lockback. Or I believe that's a lockback. Oh, that might not be. No, that's not. I was wrong. Waylon, you can tell me what this is. I don't know. This has a lot going on in there. I'm not versed in the terminology of all these because I've heard of trappers. Obviously, I know lockbacks. I've heard of toothpicks. I forgot what else. I can't remember. That's pretty much most of them. But it's a slip joint. We got one. We got, oh God, that's a strong. I'm gonna cut myself. That's some strong slip joint. Okay, there we go. We got 3 blades on this one. These are peanuts. They call them the weirdest things. Oh no, Stockman. You think this is a peanut? I've heard peanut, but I don't know what they refer to. Maybe it's because they are smaller. I've heard the term peanut, but this one's a Stockman. I'm taking your word for it because I have no idea. I'll learn these eventually because I actually have more coming. One of them is kind of entertaining because it's a lady's leg. It looks like a lady's leg. I had to get it because it was goofy. But that is pretty sweet. And I got fingerprints everywhere. I am familiar with, I've heard the trappers have a spay blade. And I was like, what the hell's a spay blade? And then I learned it's called a spay blade because it was used to spay animals. And then I was just like, ow. But now I know. Okay, I'm going to carefully put this, because I've seen so many people cut themselves. One blade's a hunter. Okay. I've seen so many people cut themselves on these things because they got, yeah, see, you got a good snap on these things. And there we go. That's gorgeous though. Again, these aren't being carried anywhere. These are too pretty. In fact, if anything, I'm going to wax these up, put them back in there, wax and oil them up, put them back in there, and then be a nice thing to leave for my daughter when that eventual time comes. I'm a realist. So this is the Timberwolf. Oh, the coin. It just says Remington cutlery on there. That's pretty neat. I did not expect a coin. I couldn't even remember there was a coin in there. 4 blades, 3 blades is Stockman. Okay, so 1 blade's a hunter, 2 blades is a trapper, 3 blades is a Stockman, 4 blades is a Congress. You're just a wealth of info. That's cool. I'm actually, thank you so much for the information. I love learning about this stuff. But that is going to go, that's, really? I'm putting this the wrong way? No. Nestle that back in there. There we go. Timberwolf 10. Where's the cover? There we are. Timberwolves limited edition. I don't know how limited these are. I'm pretty sure they've got to be available somewhere. Again, I got these on auction, so it's not like I bought them off a website. Well, kind of bought them off a website, just not like Amazon. I'm going to take a look. Hold on. Remington. I'm just going to take a look at Amazon real quick. Timber Wolves limited edition. I can spell. No results on that one. if there's anything that I have that I unbox and I can find it on Amazon, I'll throw an affiliate link down below. Even if it's not on Amazon, I'll throw a link down below if you guys want to find it. I know they're not expensive. They're actually pretty cheap. I got this for a song and dance. And I don't dance. Yeah, you can get these for like MSRP on these is like, they say $60. That's MSRP. Yeah, I think I got this for like $5 on auction. I'm pretty sure I did. A website called Chicago Knife Works has this for like under $10. I was gonna say, I know they weren't that expensive. I always do research on a knife as quickly as I can get, as quickly as I can, to see if it's something that I'm gonna overpay on, because I don't want to overpay, obviously. I'm sure that the Whitetails set is also pretty much the same cost. But yeah, very inexpensive. Just neat little knives though. And in neat little tins. This one has a dent in. We'll fix that. But that's pretty cool. I like that. This can go on like a display or something somewhere. That I actually kind of like their ammo. It's not bad. Okay. So we've done that. Now we've got one last package. And it's a doozy. It's a big one. I can feel there's a bunch of things in here. So this is going to be the last package I'm opening up today. This one is from EDC Gripper. And let's see here. Yeah, we're actually not going as long as I thought we would. But again, I wasn't doing any cutting tests or anything like that. Oh, we've got a few things in here. Good Lord. Hold on. Everything is going to fall out. I've got a... The hell is this? I got a fishy. I got a little Nemo. Kind of cute. It's not even a sticker. Oh no, that is a sticker. It's a puffy sticker. Cool. Not a P. Diddy sticker. It's just a puffy, thick sticker. I don't want a P. Diddy sticker. That'd be gross. All right. Oh, we got a few things in here. Ooh, okay. Well, we already know we got a CJRB in here. I'm gonna put that off to the side. We've got a box with no name. And nothing else, really. We've got a EDC Gripper card. Get a grip. And we have... Oh, I was just talking about these. We got 2 giveaways. And one of these knives might be a giveaway also. We've got another one. I'm not going to bother opening this one. But we've got another E3 EOS flashlight. That's awesome. I opened one. I got the... No, this is a different pattern. Scratch that. That's a different pattern. I thought this was the bats for a second. Pretty sweet. But otherwise, same as that, wherever the hell it went. I gotta close this knife. I don't know where I put it. I put it somewhere. Put it down here. There it is. Yeah, I opened that one. So pretty cool. I wonder if this is like a anniversary thing. It says 18. I don't know if that means anything. I might have to look. But still, pretty cool. More flashlight. I knew I was going to get a few flashlights this time. And we've got another one of the ones that the one I've already had in my keychain. These are awesome little knives. Or not knives. What am I saying? Flashlights. Duh. I got another one. That's cool. That's sweet. So more flashlights. You can never have enough flashlights. Because I need flashlights to find my flashlight sometimes. Okay, let's take a look. This one didn't have any wording on the box whatsoever. So, 18th anniversary? Okay, that's kind of what I figured. They wouldn't put a number like that on there for no reason. Thanks, Waylon. This one has no marking. Well, it has something in here, made in China. And a part number, something. But this is Now, I said this before. Like I said, I don't buy I don't normally buy knives just to collect. This is another one of the knives that I got just to collect. I know it's not an expensive knife. It's another knife I will never use other than to stare at it and say this was pretty neat. But this is a steampunk knife. I just thought this one was neat. I know it's in here already. As soon as I figure out how to open this thing. Okay. Magnetic box. More candy. Okay. Let's get this out of here. These aren't terribly expensive. But I had to. It was just cool. I like steampunk stuff. It's kind of neat. In fact, I'm pretty sure you could probably find this one on Amazon. Why do I keep closing my Amazon? Amazon. Let's see here. I don't know if that's an actual brand name. Steampunk knives. Because if you look on Amazon, there's like 20 billion things. Good luck hunting. I'm sure I can find this on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I did see it on Amazon. But this is, oh my God, this thing is heavy. Well, first of all, let's see how heavy that is, because that feels weighty. So I'm going to do that right away. This sucker is 4.41 ounces. That's a chunky boy. And what we have here is, what the hell? I think this is a lockback. I'm guessing because it's steampunk. And then now I don't have any real idea. I'm pretty sure it's a lockback. Oh my God, the springs. Look at that. That's a lockback. So because it's a lockback, and I'm pretty sure this is not like Damascus or anything. That's probably just, that's printing on the blade. Oh, actually pretty well centered in there. That's pretty impressive. We've got a, what do you call these? A nail something or other? Nail pick, whatever. Yeah, lockback. Oh, that's even solid. No movement. I like it. And I know these weren't expensive. These were cheap as hell. Pretty patterning on the blade. I know it's not true Damascus. That's just in there. I don't know what kind of steel that would be. I'm guessing something along the lines of 420, probably 440 stainless. At best, probably D2. My guess is probably something like 420. We've got a blade length of roughly just under 3 3/4 long. I'm not too worried about length because, again, this is not something I'm going to carry. Yeah, the patterning's pretty. It's not real Damascus. It's just a pattern printed on the blade. The wood handles, that's, at the very least, that's real wood. I don't know what kind of wood that would be, but pretty well done. Smooth. And it's rounded out a little bit for comfort. It actually feels pretty comfortable in the hand. I mean, again, this isn't something I would probably use, though. This is something that's going to be like in a, I don't know, I put in a display case of some sort or something. I think, I'm trying to remember, because I'm not finding it on, oh, wait, no, I think I just did. Huh. Okay, I was right. That is 420 stainless. This is steampunk design lockback, coated 420 stainless steel. They say everyday carry. I would not. On Amazon, I'm seeing a price of $20 or $17.99 with coupon. So yeah, again, not an expensive knife, but it was something that I just felt I had to get because it's steampunk. It's neat. I actually like the fact that the springs are functional. Lockback knife, so you're going to need 2 hands to close that. What do they call that again? A nail thing? Whatever. Use your nail to open that up. Locks in place. Again, there. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a little... There, you can probably hear it. Little up and down movement. Just the barest amount. So just a tiny bit. So not perfect, but actually the funny thing is with the jimping on the back, as soon as I put my thumb back here, nail nick, thank you. I knew it was a nail something. And I knew the funny thing is, and I didn't want to say it out loud because it was a name. It was like nail, and I kept thinking like Nail Bob, Nail Joe, Nail Eugene, and freaking it just I could not get it to click in my head. Nail Nick, thank you. But yeah, when I get my thumb on the back of this, that movement goes away. It's gone. So I mean, if you were to use this, the way you naturally would hold the knife, that movement disappears. Pretty cool though. Again, this is not something that I would use. It's just something that to me was very pretty and surprisingly decently made. I mean, not the greatest steel out there, but again, since I'm not planning on using it, that's really not a worry. This is something along the lines of like the one-piece knife that that I picked up. It's cool to look at. And because of that, no reversible pocket clip. You got a lot of screws, and these kind of jut out a little bit. But pretty damn cool. Inexpensive little piece of artwork. Yeah, that'll go on a little like stand or something. Just something neat. Again, I like steampunkish stuff. That was pretty neat. Okay, so we've got one last box to open, which makes me kind of sad, actually. I thought I was going to have more. Unfortunately, things got delayed from the U.S. Postal Service. On the plus side, that means I'll just be running another one, another show, or another live unboxing next Saturday. So I don't know exactly how many are going to be in there. I know I'm still expecting a good number of boxes, so there'll be plenty, I'm sure. I think if I recall, there's going to be quite a few more knives next week of this type or this variety. So if you like those types of knives, then you'll definitely want to check out next weekend. Unless I can't wait any longer and I open them up because they've been like freaking sitting there staring me in the face. I get a package. I want to open it. I want to know what's in there, especially if I know what's in there. I want to touch it. Okay, last one is from CJRB. I don't know what this is. It'll say, oh, this is a pyrite light. Okay, I've got a pyrite. I don't think I have a pyrite light. So this is going to be relatively basic. It's not going to be anything like super special, but still pretty neat. I don't know. I'm wondering, did I get this as a giveaway or did I buy this? I don't recall. Oop, more candy. I don't recall auctioning this or getting on this auction. It might have been a giveaway. It didn't. Sometimes they'll put a sticker on it saying it was a giveaway. I don't see anything like that on here. It's possible I'd bid on it. I wouldn't put it past me. We've got stickers. We always got to get the stickers. We got stickers. Oh, a sticker. And CJRB cool stuff. Is that even a sticker? Let's grow the brand together. Okay. And I would love to design my own knife. I've got so many ideas in my head. And we got a cleaning cloth. Always a nice little pouch. And this is the CJRB Pyrite Light, it said. Where's the box? Toss the box on the floor, and there we are. Yeah, Pyrite Light. AR RPM 9 steel blade with a green FRN handle. FRN being fiber reinforced nylon. Open. And the AR RPM 9 is like CJRB's proprietary steel or Artisan Cutlery's. Artisan Cutlery is like their parent. We've got a button lock, plunger, lanyard hole, reversible pocket clip, thumb studs. Ooh. Warncliffe blade. Where's that sheep's foot? No, this would be a Warncliffe. Sheep's foot's more rounded on the end. Got little diagrams right here. And I mean, not much really, honestly, to say about it. It's CJRB makes some really good, inexpensive stuff. And I know I mentioned how much I like certain steels like Nitro V or 14C28N, those two being favorites of mine for knives that are under $100 generally. And a lot of times you'll see D2, in this case, AR RPM 9 and stuff like that. I do have my favorite steels. Honestly, depending on what you're doing, they're all going to do what you need them to do. They're all going to cut things. They're all going to cut cardboard. They're all going to cut paper, cut through tape, cut through ropes, stuff like that. Now, if you've got some special circumstances, then yeah, I can see people paying a lot more attention to the steels. Like I like 14C28N and Nitro V because I like their their combination of corrosion resistance and their easeability of sharpening. AR RPM 9 is like, I'm trying to think of what it's kind of like a powder form version. If you're into metallurgy, you'll probably figure this out. Version of like D2. It is a stainless steel, where D2 is a semi-stainless. It's not a totally stainless steel. But they're all going to do what you need them to do. And that's the important part. So I know there are wars that get started on different boards about like, you know, which is the better knife steel. It's always kind of funny. But unless you're doing some special case thing, like you're a diver and you need a knife that can go, or, you know, that isn't going to disintegrate in seawater and stuff like that. Yeah, you'll want to pay more attention to different steels then. Or if you're going out camping and you need something that you could baton and chop trees down with. But otherwise, for most people like me, who will carry a knife and use it to cut cardboard, paper, tape, and whatnot, then it doesn't really matter. Hey, Walden Carey, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, you kind of gotten the butt end of me opening all these. This was the last one that I've opened. We're gonna still look back at some of them. But yeah, this is a really nice CJRB makes some pretty decent, inexpensive knives. I mean, you really can't go wrong if you want to save some cash and carry a CJRB. Handle's really comfortable. You get a nice sized finger choil in here to choke up on the blade. Now, I live in a state where blade length for carry knives, like pocket carry knives, is limited to a degree. They don't really outright say it. They just label, but they will say that anything over 3 inches is considered a deadly weapon. And so to be on the safe side, I generally try not to carry anything that's over 3 inches long. And even in some areas, the restrictions even tighter. Like I know some areas are 2.5 inches long. You can't carry anything longer than that. I know some people will say just, well, simply don't get caught, don't do bad things. True. but you never know. You bump into somebody that's just having a really bad day. So yeah, I try to be a good boy and carry it and just carry stuff that's under 3 inches long. Not that I haven't carried anything larger, but you know. Anyway, button lock, like I said, plunger. Very nice button lock, really good smooth movement. Have no doubt that the blade is nice and sharp like every other CJRB I've had. And no movement on this one whatsoever. Very slicey, thin blade. That's pretty sweet. Please do look, yeah, I will look back at everything that I've opened up. We will take a look back. But not a whole lot I can tell you about this one. Pyrite Light. They're just good knives. Light, the FRN handles keeps this nice and light. And like I said, very smooth action. Nice lockup. Their button locks have been pretty decent. I haven't run into any issues with them, like, you know, closing on me. Even with that tapping, no movement. Pretty sweet little blade. Well, not very little. Like I said, I probably won't carry this, but I could see using this a lot for opening boxes at home. I've got a lot of knives to open boxes and stuff at home. Okay, so that was the last one I opened up today. So what we're doing, because this actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. I thought this would take longer. We're gonna look back at some of the stuff that I got. First of all, we got a lot of stickers. Thank you, Waylon. Yes, hit the like button. We got a lot of stickers. We got a lot of flashlights and a lot of knives. Oh, we got to look at that other flashlight that I wanted to give you, the Olight. Let's see if that thing's charged yet. Nope, it's still charging. We'll look at that. We'll give it a little bit more time. So we've got the CJRB Pyrite Light, which is the last one I opened up. We're gonna move these flashlights out of the way. And we got that steampunk knife, which was just really neat to see. Again, not something that I use. This is just something that would go in like a little display stand just because it's neat. Cheapy knife, but just looks cool. I like steampunk stuff. So we're looking back. I got the Remingtons. Again, inexpensive, but just really neat. Little tins. I mean, you can get these tins for like $10 a piece. I think I got, like I said, I think I won these for like $5. But they're really cool. Got the Timberwolf, and then you got the Whitetail. I don't know how limited these are because they're still obviously available. I don't know what they mean by limited in this case. I mean, limited to 5 million pieces. I don't know. I don't care. They're cool looking. I like the tins. We got more flashlights. This was cool. I like that one. The purple one with the bats. That was a giveaway. We got that QSP. This one was really cool. The Grebe, what's it called? My memory's ass. So, yeah, the Grebe. This one's neat. God dang it. This one I will carry around. Well, I'll carry around, but I'll try to keep, because this is kind of a, I know that'll turn some heads. But I'm surprised it's like, it's a blade length that I can carry. It's cool. I like it. I'm really, really liking QSP knives. And this is only my second one from them. But pretty damn sweet. So we got that QSP I opened up. Get in there. What else did I get? Oh, yeah, this was pretty cool. This was that Blade HQ exclusive Civivi. A Scintilla. This is another one I'd carry. I might carry. I don't know. Not because I don't want to carry it, but because you can't get these anywhere. This was the Blade HQ exclusive that you could only get either like me on auction, or if you were to, I don't know how long ago they ran that promotion, but you would get these if you, I guess, purchased a certain amount from Blade HQ. I got this one on auction. I didn't get this from Blade HQ. Still pretty sweet. I like that. So sorry, sorry I can't tell you how to get one of these, because unless you get lucky on an auction or something, or like, well, you know somebody. But that's pretty cool. I like that. And oh, one of my few, well, not so few anymore, because I still get a box to show. This was the CRKT fixed blade. I don't know if you call it a neck knife. That thing's pretty big. 3-inch long. Cool little sheath. This is they called it, what is it? The Spew? I got to figure out what that name stands for. Because that's an interesting name. But pretty cool. Surprisingly comfortable handle. I like it. So we'll put that over there. And the most interesting, I don't know if you can hear me. The most interesting ones I've gotten. That's not it. that I picked up the ugly stepsister. That's not the one I'm looking at. These babies, these are the ones I knew you might want to see. Yeah, small, portable, everyday Warncliffe. This little guy's nice. That little guy's nice. I don't normally carry fixed blades, but maybe I should start. But these were an awesome surprise, because I was really curious as to how these would come out, because obviously, I've never dealt with them before. This is my first time dealing with them, and it was a very pleasant surprise. We've got the Ulu from Titan International Knives, and this was awesome. I'm going to take this out again at risk of losing a finger, because there's so many straps on this sheath. That's sweet. Yeah, I'm going to leave the stepsister in hiding. I've got the stepsister in sitting in a drawer, or it will be sitting in a drawer. I've still got to finish. I sharpened it up pretty decently, but it could still use a little bit of work. It's just kind of awkward. But this is freaking awesome. Feels really good in the hand. I will be using this in the kitchen. Definitely. Pretty sweet. I like it. Titan knives. Freaking awesome. And not only that, but the giveaway that I got from them. This leather sheath is crazy. Don't want to cut myself. There we go. And it has a belt loop. I think that's a belt loop. I want to carry this. Oh, duh. Waylon, I saw you say that and I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Small, pocketable, everyday Warncliffe. Good freaking God, my brain. Really? I need more coffee. Did I finish my coffee? Oh, I didn't. It's now iced coffee. Yeah, okay, that's what SPEW stands for. I didn't put it together. I haven't had lunch yet. Anyway, this Ulu, freaking awesome. I love this thing. And then this, the fact that I won the giveaway, the buyer's giveaway for this, and picked this up. Another one Tank would like. Another fixed blade. The patterning on this blade is fantastic. That is a beautiful blade. I don't know why he paused so much. And so comfortable in the hand. The guy in Titan Knives likes to flip his knives. I'm not going to try. But he likes to flip his knives around. And I'm like, I'm not going to try. I'll need to practice with like a blunt knife. And then maybe when I get comfortable with it, I'll start doing flippy tricks. Maybe, probably not. I'll end up killing myself. I'll take an eye out. But that's a beautiful knife. And very comfortable handle. It's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, this one was a giveaway. A buyer's giveaway from purchasing this one. I got into a giveaway to get this one. I ended up winning it. And I couldn't be happier. I'm too distractible. What do you mean? To be flipping knives? I fidget with them. I fidget with my Folgers all the time. I'll be sitting there at the computer and let me grab a knife. I'll be sitting there at the computer as I'm watching a video, and I'll have like this one out, for example, or another one. I just grabbed this one because it was there. And I'll be watching a video, and I'll just be absentmindedly just, oh, well, didn't do it that time. Spider flicking or whatever. This is a mini Militaw, if you're wondering what this is. This one's a D2 bladed mini Militaw. I've got another one that's 14C28N. This is the Militaw I tend to carry around with me if I'm carrying a Militaw. But this one's from Kaiser. But yeah, I'll be watching videos and absentmindedly just flicking this open. Or doing stuff without even thinking about it. Very fidgety blade. This one's sharp as hell. This one took a bite out of my pinky. But yeah, this one was such a cool win. That was awesome. And I'm very impressed with their knives so far. And I didn't even look to see. I'm afraid to focus. There's a little burr there. It's catching a little bit. I could probably smooth that out. But that's biting pretty well towards the front edge of the blade. Can't stream tonight. I'm missing 2 fingers. There's a little bit of burr there. I could probably smooth that out, though. I don't think I'll have time to do that now. Because I don't know where I put my sharpener. God dang it. I don't know why I didn't just keep that on hand. Give me a second, I'm going to find it. Where'd it go? Yeah, a little bit of a burr there. Let's see if I can just... A little travel one. Yeah, almost gone. I have several stones. This is like my travel size one, which is really handy. You got a coarse diamond blade. You've got a fine diamond blade, which I completely forgot to turn over. I turn them over to keep them pristine when I'm not using them. You got leather strop on the other side, and you've got ceramic. You got a fine and coarse ceramic, stone, as well as this will also do fish hooks, which I never use it for. You got another stone here for sharpening serrated blades. It's just handy. And you got the what do you call these? Angles to get a decent angle when you're honing or sharpening your blade. So that actually already got rid of a little bit of that burr. I'm just running it really light to get rid of that burr that I'm feeling there. Just a little bit of it. I'm not applying really much pressure. It doesn't need it. You guys are getting a sharpening show too, not just an unboxing show. Yep. Burr's gone. And that didn't take much at all. Then on the leather strap. Again, don't need really much pressure at all. I think a mistake a lot of people do with a leather strap is they apply too much pressure, and it'll actually bend the blade edge over just a microscopic bit, enough to actually, I guess, keep it from getting razor sharp. So I'm just running this like just lightly over it. Oh, that is much sharper. That burr's gone. Yeah, that burr's totally gone. And that bites into the finger. Ugh. Now I want to test that out. Easy. So that got rid of the burr easily enough. I didn't feel a burr on the ulu. That's sweet. There we go. And then this, I got, hold on, let's put this in there. There you go. That's how you make your sheaths. Boss tank. Look how thick that's beefy. Is this tanned? I should ask him if it's tanned, because if it's not tanned, you could probably boil this and eat this in a survival situation. And then this would be a substantial meal. It's probably, I have no idea. I don't know leather. It's probably tanned. Anyway. If I remember correctly, you can actually eat non-tanned leather. If you really, really needed to. And it also would take a lot of boiling. But that was cool. This one I've got to ask him about. Because I just think this is neat, but I don't know what it is. I mean, yeah, sharpener. I can see that. Bottle opener, kind of obvious. I don't know what else. It's cool to me. I mean, I like the sheath on it. I mean, other than a bottle opener, I don't know what else I could do. You know what? It could be like, I've seen similar tools, I think, used for opening wine bottles. I wonder if that's what it could be. Except without the corkscrew. Which would then make, I mean, like doing the foil. I don't know. I have no idea. You could eat that, just has dyes on it. So you could eat this? I need to know just in case. I need to know if I can eat this leather just in case I find myself in that situation. You never know. You got to be prepared. But again, don't know what this is other than a bottle opener. Still pretty cool. And awesome that he just tossed that in there. Does this go in a specific? I don't know if this goes in a specific way. It's in there now. That's all that matters. Close that up. Little keychain. But that was everything. Pretty sure that was everything. Unless I tossed something on the ground that I didn't realize. Not bad. Not as big as a haul as I thought, because like I said, some of my packages were delayed, which really does kind of suck. But that just means that I can do another one of these live unboxings next week. That just gives me more to unbox next week. It just also means that I have to go and frickin' stare at unopened boxes for a week, because I know there's a bunch. If they got delayed, then I'm going to have a lot coming in on Monday. which let me check something real quick. Hold on a second. Because I know that there were boxes that were delayed, but they still said they were coming today. I don't think they will be because it's so late in the day. But I'm going to peek. And see if their status changed any. See if I can get it on the website at all. That'd be good. Did their website fart? I think their website farted. Oh, never mind. Can't check now. Their website done upchucked. Go figure. USPS is now down. I didn't break it. God damn it. Of course, now that I wanted to check. You sons of bitches. Okay. Put the tool in the kitchen drawer. Yes, it will go in the kitchen drawer. Yeah, I can't check. USPS is being weird. Okay. I was kind of hoping they'd be sitting down there and they just brought them late, but I have no way of checking and I don't want to go walk down there. I live in an apartment. Oh, let's take a look at that. You know what? I know this isn't charged fully, but we're going to take a look at this flashlight. I got time. It's been, how long have I been on this? I started this at 2. It's been, oh my God, 2 hours, just over 2 hours. I think it goes this way. This was one of the lights that I got for a giveaway. Another Olight. I've never seen this one before. And this was called a diffuser. Does this do anything different? No. No, just on and off. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with on and off. Little green light. I probably should read the instructions, see if there's anything different with this. Oh. Okay. That changes the power level of the light if I multi-click it. Oh, no, stop it. That was in my eye. Okay, off. So it's got a strobe function. I probably should read the instructions on that. Pretty cool. Kind of an odd shape. I love flashlights. That's another thing that I don't like actively collect flashlights. I mean, I don't like seek out like neat well, I don't know if I should say that. I do like flashlights. How do I say this? I acquire them a lot. I just acquire them. Usually out of necessity, like the weapon lights that I have for like some of my handguns and rifles. And then like the pocket ones I come across and just whatever. But I don't like actively collect them. I just end up with a bunch. Not that I complain, because you can never have enough flashlights. So I wouldn't say I have a flashlight collection. I just have a lot of flashlights. But that's pretty cool. I'll probably continue charging that battery so it's ready for whenever. If I need a flashlight to find a flashlight, this is it. Have a good one, Tank. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Like I said, I've opened up all the boxes. Unfortunately, the other boxes were delayed, but at least I got a chance to open these up, which is pretty cool. There was still plenty to go. So that's going to be it as far as this unboxing is concerned. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was really neat. It's like Christmas on the weekend. I don't think this is going to be happening a lot, though. I know I've kind of gone nuts on the auctions. And my girlfriend's already been giving me funny looks. But I will have plenty of boxes to open up next week on Saturday. So I think I expect to see another one of these unboxings next week. After that, it's pretty much going to be, I might still hold live shows, but we might just start talking about or fixating on like certain specific knives I might have on my collection, or chatting it up with whoever wants to chat it up with me on knife stuff or EDC stuff, what have you. I'll figure it out. Live streams weren't something that I actually had planned for this channel, but I had fun. I normally do a live stream every night for video gaming, and I fully intended to just do videos for this channel, like on my free time. Even though I've been tossing videos out every day, I wanted to get a bunch of videos out. That will probably slow down a little bit. But I did have fun with this, and doing a live stream every once in a while and this stuff would be fun to do. But thank you so much for joining me. Hope you guys had fun watching. If you liked what you saw, please do drop a like down below. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you want to check out my video game channel, I've got a link in the description to the video game channel. Yeah, I've got a link in the description. Did I say that right? I got a link in the description for that. If any of these knives are available on Amazon, I will link an affiliate link down below if you want to peruse them. Obviously, some of this stuff you can't get. For example, that Blade HQ knife, and some of those knives that are just discontinued now. But if I can get links out to you, I'll put them in the description. Check back in a day, and I might have that updated, hopefully. And I think that's pretty much it. Thanks again, guys. I think, oh, what would I say would be probably the top knife in this unboxing? This one's kind of hard to say, because I've got two. I've got three. I've got three top knives in this unboxing. In no particular order. The freaking Ulu is fantastic. This Blade HQ exclusive is just awesome. And then my fixed blade Warncliffe, the Spew. That's pretty cool. It's hard to say because a lot of these knives are awesome. Oh, and then there's a QSP in there. Good grief. I forgot the Grebe. I can't leave the Grebe. I like them all. They're all shiny. They're all cool. Yeah, the Ulu is definitely awesome. Freaking this one, and I'm not gonna pick a top one. This one's hard. The SRM for the win. Where did I put the SRM? Did I forget the SRM? Wait, was that the SRM? No, that's not this. Oh my god. Oh, there was the Bear Ops. I forgot about the Bear Ops Nakama. And am I missing knives? Holy crap. What did I do with the SRM? I completely forgot about the SRM. Oh, well, there's that. Whoop. Lanyard. Vivi. I don't know what I did with it. I know it's around here somewhere. Good grief. I'm not going to be able to rest till I find this thing. I'm pretty sure I stuck it in a case. That's not it. That's not it. Is that it? There you are. The SR. I forgot about this guy because I stuck him in my knife case. The SRM. I forgot about this. Oh my god. How do I pick? I can't pick. Because this is an awesome blade too. I tucked it in where my other knives are. I have a case. I have a case of knives. Actually, I have a couple cases. This is just one of them. I tucked it in here. And I completely forgot I tucked it in there. Because every other knife that I was unboxing, I put on the floor next to me. And that one, for some odd reason, I just immediately stuck in a case. The other Nakama's in here too. I've got to get a new case. I have two. I've got to put this away before my girlfriend comes in the bedroom. Because I'm in my bedroom. Our bedroom. The bedroom. A bedroom. I'm in an apartment. I'm in a closet. Anyway, okay. I'm completely squirreling off track. There's a reason why I'm called the EDC Squirrel. I got to get out of here. I need lunch. It's almost dinner time. Yeah, maybe I'll lose some weight. Okay, anyway, thanks again for watching, and expect another unboxing Saturday, the upcoming Saturday again. Also, again, at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to go ahead and schedule that, so you'll see that on the scheduled live stream on the channel, so you can save that if you forget. And I think that's going to be it. So thank you again. Yeah, I'm gonna die. This if you don't see me for my live stream next week, you know what happened. You know what happened. Get the word out. If I don't appear next week, you'll know what happened. Anyway, thanks again. Hope to see you guys next week. Have a good one. And bye-bye. I still haven't figured out a closing for this, so I'm just using my video game closing. So deal with it. There we go. It's the video game closing. Bye.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out.